Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick and today guys we're going to be jumping down into the world of Cardano, reviewing what's been going on with the price action and where I think things are heading next. As I get into the video, if you find it useful and informative, smash that like button, I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. And guys, if you haven't yet joined us in Discord, what you're waiting for, check it out, linked in the description below. It's the first place we go to notify you of everything that's going on in the crypto space. Let's go ahead and jump down into the world of Cardano. So here we have ADA paired up with USDT on the Bitget Spot Exchange in the 1 hour time frame. And yeah, we came down as we were kind of thinking between the 30.2 and the 30.6. We actually wicked down a little bit lower here. You can kind of see that we wicked down to a low of 30.07. But for the most part, yeah, we came right down as expected. And yeah, as we can see, we now broke to the upside from here. Okay, so it's great. Now, this move to the upside, in fact, I'll just remove these. We don't need these now, so we can just go ahead and get rid of those. This move to the upside that we've seen here on ADA is also of interest to me. But before we can kind of really analyze this, we have to come down a little bit lower than the hourly chart. So I'm going to take this down to a 15-minute chart, and yeah, that's looking good. Okay, cool. So in here, the interesting structures that are forming. Okay, here we have a nice structured move, and I want to check to see whether or not this is impulsive, and it is, which is cool. So we end up with a nice structure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right inside there. We have another 5-wave move in here with a nice big 5th wave movement and a smaller wave 1 movement. So let's go ahead and throw that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 diagonal, and then up here into the 5th wave movement. Okay, so we can see, if I zoom out of this, we have a 5, 3, 5, and this particular structure is impulsive. I shouldn't have to measure this, but I'll do this just for the video's sake. We are clearly above the 1.618. In fact, we hit the 2.618. We are coming down in a 3-wave pattern, and in here we can see we are waves 1 or wave A, and we've still got a little bit more to the downside before we are complete. So it looks like we probably have to come down to equilibrium. Okay, so that's a nice interesting zone between 31.18 and 31.3394. Okay, so that's going to be that range. So that's kind of the 15-minute chart. Let's bring it back up into our 1 hour. So we can see that we have a 535 down into 3, which will take us down towards our 200 EMA and our 50 EMA. It'll be a 3-wave drop right inside here. We're not yet there, so a little bit further to the downside. And then we should be looking for another 5-wave pattern to the upside. And I'll go ahead and put this on the high side of our target at 31.33. That will then give us a conservative 5th wave movement right up here between 32.64 and 33.05. Okay, and then there should be a 5-wave movement from this low side to get us up to there. And all in all, that makes a 5-wave impulsive pattern for Cardano to the upside. And that there would be a really nice way to actually trade this one, right? So we'll be looking at probably going long on ADA, long at approximately 31.33, with take profit on the low side of this one at 32.6. Stop loss would have to be just below the wave 1, which would be down over here on the high of 30.816. So I have to be a little bit lower than that. So we'll go 30.80 something. We'll just put it down here. That's cool. We'll just put it down at 30.75. And we have a risk reward ratio of 2.29 with good structure to it. So for the most part, that looks like a pretty nice trade for ADA. I may take that one. I'm a bit busy today. I may not be in the charts to do that, but if I do, then watch out in the Discord server, because that looks like a nice structured move for Cardano, where we might see it break up a little bit further, which will be fantastic. Now, Bitcoin's the only one that might be kind of hindrance to this. It might actually create invalidations, just because Bitcoin looks like it wants to kind of move down a little bit more. But maybe it can hold up quite well against Bitcoin. We'll see. But for now, that's kind of where my thoughts are. I think we have to kind of move down a little bit here towards our lows between 31.18 and 31.33. Then we obviously have to have this final fifth wave movement to the upside between 32.6 and 33.05, and then that would basically allow us to then see a bigger three-wave drop at a later date. Okay, so all in all, this is actually looking pretty good because we do have this corrective pattern moving to the downside that looks pretty complete now. Right, we have that done, and now we're getting the reversal. This is the reversal pattern, looking strong and looking good. So yeah, I think Cardano is back into a strong position, which is good. Obviously, this can be invalidated. Invalidation happens if price action does cross down any lower than 30.8016. Anything lower than that, then obviously we can't have that fifth wave move to the upside. Instead, we'd have to look for something different. But for now, it's looking okay. It's looking like it's holding up quite well. Our 1 hour stochastic RSI is up here in the overbought range, just coming down from there. Same with the 8 hour. So that could be a little bit of a hindrance. But hopefully, you know, the market holds up quite well and we can see quick corrections within stochastics, and then we can see the bigger move to the upside occur. I'm still under the weather, so I think I'm just going to leave this video there. If you have found it useful and informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and guys, I'll catch you all in the next one.
We are not financial advisors. None of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.